me and Logan last week went down south to try Whataburger. We went to Phoenix, Arizona to give Whataburger a shot because I wanted to finalize my standings on the moderate speed burger battle of 2020, or what we're calling now fast casual burger battle of 2020. Only to find out that, I mean, how do I say this?
I won't bend on this. Whataburger is they're one of the worst moderate speed burger chains I've ever had in my life. I couldn't swallow the chicken tender. Some kid texted me today. He's like, "Bro, I got a bone to pick with you. Those Whata tenders are the best in the world."
So, and we had heard that, but let's stay grounded in simply the ground beef here, okay? and stick with the burger, okay? Dave Portnoy was on the show last week.
I love Dave.
Great episode.
Yeah, he's
Everybody
awesome.
loved that episode. He went as far as saying that he did not believe that Whataburger should be classified as a moderate speed establishment, that it's more like a fast food.
It was the fastest food I've ever received in my life. It was
if we miss
90 seconds, they had us our cardboard burgers
like this.
Is this native to
the South? The South. It's from Texas. Okay, so here's some of the issues. One is this misclassification. Potentially, I may have misclassified it as a moderate speed when it's actually a fast food restaurant. Heard from a bunch of people that we should have gone to Texas to try it. We went to the wrong state. It is a Texas-started establishment. And even the bigger piece of feedback that we should have gotten the patty melt, which is a specialty item.
Okay.
So a couple things we may have done wrong, but I say to those people this. If you want your establishment to play with the big boys in the moderate speed field, I should be able to go to any Whataburger and definitely should be able to get their main offering, which is the Whataburger, and be turned on and pleased by that offering. I have never gone to Shake Shack. I have never gone to Five Guys and gotten a subpar burger. It doesn't matter if I go in Anchorage, Alaska, or in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Okay.
I will say sometimes, I vouch for Five Guys. They're my number one. Sometimes certain Five Guys, the cheese won't be all the way melted. It'll be.
Does that upset you?
It doesn't upset me. I love Five Guys.
Right.
Like, they've captured my heart forever.
Right.
And I'll forever put them at the top. But Whataburger, I even said in the video, I have never heard of this chain. And like, forgive me, those of you who live in the South and know and love. this meal. Yeah, they love it. And it's. I now see how I could be affecting who they are. It's a part of them. It's a part of their culture. But my argument would be, I don't know if they really know better. Do they know that the grass is greener on the other side?
It's their in and out. And so to people in LA, in and out is everything, right? It's everything. And so I don't know if there's no Five Guys down there. I don't know if there's no Shake Shacks down there.
Bro, we arrived late at night. And
you're pulling a Mike Pence right now.
Yeah, you have a Mike Pence fly
Can
in
we
your
just
head
get
right
a
now.
zoom in quick, really? Oh! Please tell me you got it.
No.
Zoom in on the hand.
Oh, you got a piece of hair.
I got my hair. I pulled my hair out.
Oh, your kid's never been good with the right. You should have thrown the left.
But yo, we got there late and there's nothing to eat, Mike. Do you remember this? There was nothing to eat.
Yep.
Me and Milton going on a late night jog, running around the city. I'm like, Mike, you got to get me food, bro. If I don't eat, I'm in camp. I'm gonna die.
Yep.
It's not like, yo, I'm famished. It's like, I'm gonna die, dude. My muscles start consuming themselves.
It was a desert.
It's very bad. It's a food desert.
Yeah.
Even where we were, which I couldn't believe that
Right.
this massive city was a food desert.
Yeah.
Bro, he ordered food at 2 a.m. I go to his room to get the food, and this dude's like, I'm like, what are you doing?
This is the night before. Go. Not Whataburger. Whataburger didn't make me puke. It didn't make me puke. This was the night before. Different meal.
Damn near. But I go to his room and he hands me his food. He's like, ugh. And Lana's like, baby, you okay? I'm like, what's wrong, Mike? He's like, dude, I just ate so much food. You know when you eat too much food and you throw up? I said, no.
I have a problem, I think, bro.
No.
Once they took alcohol out of my diet and, rampant promiscuous sexual intercourse, I just started overeating, bro. It's not healthy, dude. And I don't puke very often, but I ate too much. Another thing they have down south is this queso. They do quesos. The Mexican restaurants there they do queso, like queso cheese with peppers in it and stuff. For whatever reason, I couldn't stop eating it. And I ate until I projectile vomited all of the queso cheese. I know I never claimed to be a normal person, guys.
No,
I
but
never
it-
came on the
no.
show and said, "Yo, follow this dude." I'm a fucking lunatic, bro.
Yeah, you're not.
But it
Love
affected it affected me, Mike. I left the room with the food in my hand, just confused mainly. And he's like, I'm down the hall. He's like, hey, sorry about the whole throwing up thing and all. And I said, it's fine as long as it's not in the food. But it's definitely interesting how cuisine differs depending on your location. Like we're blessed in LA, right?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can have that organic, healthy diet. And
I was just gonna say, like, this whole conversation, I'm just like vegan.
Well, yeah, 'cause you don't
my
eat
vegan mind is
right.
just like churning right now.
well, what do you do when you go?
Well,
to-
so there's a fast food restaurant. I would love to take you guys sometime. It's called Plant Power in San Diego. It's like the only vegan drive-through that I've ever come across. It's incredible.
Okay, but what if
Be-
you're in
far
Phoenix,
better than-
Arizona, and you're
Yeah,
not in San
no,
Diego?
You're shit out of luck.
No, really. What do? You go to 7-Eleven and get
You go to Whataburger.
For something
Whataburger.
vegan, you're saying?
No, past 11 p.m.
Oh,
There's
sorry.
What do
there's
you do?
nothing, dude. There's nothing. We're not there yet.
Whataburger. Contrary
have
to
Oh.
this conversation, similarly to BK, I think Whataburger has an Impossible Burger. That is
Carl's
one
Jr.
under-
does too.
They're rolling them out, and we always
Yeah.
talked about
It's
this day,
happening.
Spencer.
It
You were on
is.
the
It is
you were on the
happening.
A side of this conversation. You
Yep.
always said this day was going to come, and now you continue to see these fast food joints roll it out. I want to
Yep.
just put a pin in the end of this. Put this end of this statement out. To anyone I've offended, I will try again. I will go to San Antonio or something like that. I'll get the patty melt.
I think,
but
honestly,
Nate
if you-
Shot echoed my tweet. He said, you're absolutely right. I think a lot of other people feel the same way. And, we'll go back. We'll try it again.